no wonder they're as successful as they are, huh? How interesting is the $18? What is it today? It's over 100. And this was probably, what was that, like 1980 something? It was 30 years ago. It's gone up 6 times since then. So in 1984, do you remember how much you were selling a roof for?
84? Yeah. About $1.30 a square.
Which is about how much for an average house?
4,000.
4,000, and that roof today costs?
12,000.
So it's 3 times. So they went 6 times. So roof's gone up 3 times. Their pricing has gone up 6 times. Now, what's interesting also about this place is that now, today, you can hire, and I wanted to get this information, forgive me I didn't, you can find this information out online, but those VIP hostesses that they had, they have a totally different role today. Today, the VIP hostess, you can hire them. There's a minimum a number of hours that you can hire them. There's a waiting list to get them. And they walk you around the park. They walk you to the front of every single line. You go on. You're essentially escorted, and they are there to take care of you. It is one of the hardest positions they have to fill. And they've been raising price and raising price and raising price with absolutely no resistance. I don't know where they're at now. I want to say it's like almost $300 an hour, but it might be more.
Wow.
And you can find this out online. $1,800 a day minimum. So about $300 an hour, yeah. And there's a waiting list. I mean, it's hard to get them. And it's a tough position for them to hire. So the point is that they do things so well that people are willing to pay a premium, super premium, in order to be escorted around the experience. So it's something to think about. What can you do in your company to have that kind of experience? A lot of the language that they use is very interesting. It's a performance, right? They're on stage. This is a bigger concept, but think about, so they say there's the backstage and then there's on stage, right? Well, your business, where is your stage?
Homeowner's house.
The owner's house, right? So at the homeowner's house, now your people are all on stage. How interesting was Goofy played Goofy? They would not let the camera see Goofy, the person inside of Goofy. None of the characters. That's how protective they are about the whole experience and the mystique of the lifeblood of their business, which is those characters. But that's also how disciplined they are in their business. Traditions 1 is essentially company story. When you hire new people, do you give them the company story? Do you sit them down and give them the company story and tell them, this is where we started. This is who we are. This is our philosophy. This is how we feel about our customer. This is how we feel about our product. When you onboard a new person, if you were to onboard them that way and you were to talk to them about Walt's vision, tonight you'll hear a little bit about Ari talking about vision, and he's mentioned it a couple of times, but you'll hear it a little bit more. He has a vision for his company. Do your people know your vision? And all of his people know it. Do your people know your vision? Do you have a vision? They use the word mission. They use the word partnership. So Dead Walt wants you to believe that you are in partnership with him. That's pretty amazing. Disney's business. What business are they in? So Disney didn't invent the theme park, the amusement park, right? He invented Disneyland. Most people thought they were in the amusement park business. We'll put up a Ferris wheel and a merry-go-round and some other rides, and that's our business. No. He said, no, our business is to make people happy. Now, he also did a lot of really smart things. One way in, one way out. He controls people when they're in there, right? Front stage, backstage, costumes, uniforms, clean. They get clean uniforms every shift. Are your people wearing clean uniforms? What are your rules about clean uniforms? How important is clean uniforms to you?
We don't call them costumes.
You don't call them costumes? No? That's probably okay. Oh, this is the thing. So remember when they were at the that ride, God, it's been so long. My kids are grown now. Jungle Cruise ride. So they had a script, right? So we were talking earlier about selling. We were talking about the iPad. We were talking about a sales presentation, step by step by step by step, so the guys don't go off the script, so you don't. What did they just say about it? They said they leave nothing to chance. They have approved ad libs. So here's the script, but here are your approved ad libs. Of the 9 pages, what are 3 pages made up of?
Philosophy.
Philosophy of the friggin' ride. Of a ride that they call an attraction. The philosophy of the ride. So, are you talking about philosophy of roofing, of customer experience, of customer service, of what we're there for? Right? How many of us are doing that? And I like nothing's left to chance. Oh, and this is the other one, rehearsed. Focused, rehearsed, training, and more training, right? So that was Disney.